Alright, Bagel. You talked me into it. So, hey, let's do this. Why, hello again. It's the Gold Dragon himself, Lord Scorpion 13. And this is Raid Shadow Legends. Let me start by giving a little bit of a story. Back when my children were little, I was introduced to this game called Summoner's War Sky Arena. I've been playing that thing for a long time and thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, one of the YouTubers that I followed for many years, he called himself Jew Bagel or Bagel, or the Schizophrenic Gamer. And he put up Summoner's War content. Whenever a new unit would come out, he'd give his reviews. Game update, he was always on top of everything that was Summoner's War. And I looked up to him as a mentor. Now, after my free-to-play challenge with HH Gaming and the community, which I thoroughly enjoyed, mind you. After that was completed, and I realized that, yeah, a lot of people know the game a lot better than I do. And I learned a whole lot from it. Don't get me wrong, but after it was done, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I saw that my buddy Bagel was doing Raid Shadow Legends videos. So I started following his new channel. And he had the promo link. And every video that he put out was like, do I want to start another account? I like starting accounts. But do I want to? Do I want to? Finally, he talked me into it. So, this is the new account. I just went through, got some resources up. Yeah, I want to. There's Atlanta Riddle. From his referral link. So I decided I was going to start a brand new account, and hopefully, yeah, I chose that because I'm an old man. And hopefully, I can take this account, join his clan, and play a game that I've grown to love alongside a mentor that I've grown to enjoy over many years. Excuse me. So That's why this is the count's up. And as you can see, I'm right at the beginning of it. We'll change the name to SG Challenger. Now here's some info for you real quick. If you're just starting the game and you're playing through Play and Play, you get this enable notifications. If you were to simply to just sign out and close the game and open back up, you'll get it and you'll clear it out and everything will be fine. So yes, I am new. And yes, I will be getting Rector Draft through this. And you might say, well, Scorpie, if the promo code has Rector, why do you want a second one? Well, let me get through and I'll show you. Well, if I get a Rector from this, and I get a Rector from the promo, from the referral link, in Guardian Ring, there's a section called Faction Guardians. You need a pair of them to get a boost. 2 Rector Drafts will give me the boost. So, never forget your Faction Guardians. Rares, they may not, you may think they're completely useless, but at least you can do is put a pair of them up in Faction Guardians until you get better champions. Alright. Next point to make. I've went through the Call of the Arbiter series. Now I haven't watched the videos, but if you want to sit down and watch the videos, it is a good watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The animations are good. The storyline is really good, and I think you'll enjoy it. But I came back in here to make up a point. Now, it'll say share trailer and give a couple of resources. As you can see, I've done them all. Here's something for you to notice. When you click share episode, you can share it to Facebook, or you can share it to X, or you can copy the link to your clipboard. So you can share it on Instagram or Snapchat or wherever you want to share it to. And you don't leave the game. The easy way to get the stuff. Now, what I haven't done yet is beginner promo code. Now, I have some options here. Now, I could go Sun Wukong. I've used him before. He's a good unit. He's pretty fun. I could go Loki. I have him on my main account, really good in the arena, but that's about the only place I use him. I could use Supreme Gaelic, which I've tried out. Not my cup of tea, but he's good solid champion. Or I could get Alice. Because I have her on my main, and actually she is fun. She's really helpful, nice solid hitting champion. All in all, just great to start with. And as you can see, I am brand new in the game. Now, some advice as we begin. Campaign. Now there are some champions throughout campaign that is worth your time to grind and get. Oy! Sorry. Chapter 1 is Valerie. A very an excellent support-based champion. Decreases the duration of all debuffs. Places an increase in attack once you get her ascended to 3 stars. Increases the duration of all buffs as well. That's on her skill 2. Her skill 1 is a whap. Whap. Third, places a shield and heals. Alright, the next one that the next two actually, that I'll be looking for is in Chapter 4. That is Greybeard. And, well, Spirit Host and then Greybeard. Spirit Host is a support champion. She removes debuffs and puts a block debuffs for 1 turn. Her first skill heals by the damage it deals. She has a speed lead. Good to go. Greybeard is also a rare champion you can get from Chapter 4. As an early game crowd control with freeze. He's really solid. Works really well. Next one, in my opinion, comes out of Chapter 6, and that's Eris. She counters when an ally's hit. She has a speed boost to all of your characters. Pretty good. Really good. I enjoy her. Valdemar Strait has Templar. Templar is okay. He has a block damage on one of the skills, and then a provoke. Good in arena, good in other dungeons a little bit further along. Chapter 9, the Deadlands, has War Maiden. You'll definitely want to get War Maiden. She's one of the best support champions in the game, bar none. And Diabolist out of Chapter 12 Another support unit brings a decreased speed. If you don't get War Maiden, she'll do in the pinch. War Maiden, with all of her skills, has a 100% chance to decrease speed. Definitely worth it. This is just early on advice. One of the sets of advice that I can give from the get-go, give me just a second. Sorry about that. Next advice that I can give is down here on your missions. Work through your missions. That's the easiest advice I can give you. Work through your missions. They get repetitive. They get old. They'll be aggravating. But steadily work through your missions. Also work through your challenges. Especially do your artifacts. Stay on top of your artifact challenges early, so that you're not sitting at level 30, 35, trying to beat brutal campaign, and you're forced to run chapter 2 normal for crap gear. I mean, it's going to give you crap gear anyway, but it's easier to just go ahead and knock it out while you're here. But that's the best day one advice I can give you. Now, what I'm going to do here, since I have it as a requirement, I'm just going, as a mission, I'm just going to go ahead and knock out go ahead and knock these out. At least beat chapter 1. Now, real quick, Crusader here is not a random drop. This is a game drop. The game is giving you that'll work. The game is giving you Crusader, and here's why. Now, if I didn't have Elanaril or Alice, I would only have those two champions. The game gives you Crusader, so you have the third. Crusader has an ally attack, which is helpful, especially in early game Fire Knight. So, but one of the things that, if you notice right here in the details down below it, 3-star is no losses with 2 or less champions. The third champion doesn't give it to you. You only need 2. So, but that's just some information for you. But if you're new to the game, and this is your first playthrough, and you happen to notice this because it's a beginner video, my advice is to just go ahead and play the game out for a little bit. Run through chapter 1, chapter 2, maybe chapter 3. Just run through and get a feel for it. Raid Shadow Legends is definitely one of those. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon game.
Having overcome the castle was the his order that's meant.
You can listen to that later. War Priest, the missions and challenges have you put life set on a support champion or a rare support champion. The game gives you War Priest to fall into that route. That, it gives you a full set of offense, but here's the thing. There's HP, attack, and attack. No crit rate, and no speed. That's okay. Really doesn't matter that much. Gear. Now my next video, we'll be going through. I'll give you Scorpie's lesson 1 on artifacts. So, and boom, there you go. And like I said, you follow it through. Some of them, like see this one way up here, how it's already done, it just says locked. Some of them will allow you to, oh, I am so sorry. Some of them will allow you to do them early, some of them won't. But once you get to the end, once you get all to the end, you get 300 gems. But my advice right now is don't spend your gems. And for now, don't spend any of your higher shards for right now, because, well, you run into decision paralysis real easily in this game. You'll have all these options and you can't, yeah, I always buy something. You can't make your mind up because there are too many decisions. So you don't fall into that trap. Just hold off for a little bit. Especially considering the fact that there is a summon rush that starts in a couple hours. So it would, If you can get what your normal tasks, if they fall into tournaments, or they fall into events, or they fall into tournaments and they fall into events, or you're in the middle of a clan versus clan tournament where you get points for summoning, then hold your resources until then. Like I said, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you can just relax and enjoy the game. If the game wasn't enjoyable, I would have put it down a long time ago. Alright? And as always, if you want to see more Raid Shadow Legends content, then like this video and subscribe and turn that little notification bell on so you won't miss an episode. I will be putting a link to Bagel's new RSL channel in the description down below. Please check out his account, or check out his videos, check out his channel. Leave him a comment in his chat. And tell him the Gold Dragon sent you. Alright? And I'm not going to put in the promo link that I used. You can get it from his channel. Okay? And until then, y'all have a good one. Alright?
I think I like this dragon.